Okay. Who's excited about the wellness profile and follow-up?
Me.
All of you. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully this works. So I put these files right into the distributor group so you guys can look at them after. Can you see the screen?
Yes, it's small, but I can.
It's small. All right.
Well, I mean, seeing like the actual words.
Yeah, no, okay. Well, at least you see that it's there. So,
Yes.
wellness profile. Do you guys do wellness profiles where you're getting clients?
Never.
I do like a truncated version.
Okay.
Like
Who
I
said-
have that out and I fill it, but I don't necessarily go through every single question on that.
Okay. Who said no? I can't see people right now, just my screen.
Sarah Lynn. That would be Sarah Lynn.
Okay.
Never have I done one.
Okay. So I find it helps with customer follow-up. Obviously, you're retaining clients, but just for new coaches and people coming on board, sometimes people can slip through the cracks, and I know I've done that, especially if I was not completely on board with follow-up. People can fall through the cracks. So doing wellness profiles and then being able to have a rockstar follow-up system really helps prevent that. So you're following up with people every single week and not letting people just kind of drift away. So this wellness profile is right on myherbalife.com, so you can go on there and get it. As you can, like, you may be able to see, I edited mine personally. You can use this one if it works for you guys, to include credit card info, follow-up day, that little contact of fading away box, referrals, and protein needs, because it was more helpful for me than what was there before. And then I made this little thing just to put on the back. So I print these out. I have them in a little binder, printed out. I get them printed for 5 cents. If you have a printer, that's even better. But 5 cents for copies. And when I have new clients or I'm talking to someone doing their wellness profile, a lot of the time it's via text or messenger. I go through this. And like Lindsay said, you don't have to do everything verbatim. Like, I'm not always, what have you done in the past? I don't always ask that question. I'm more interested of where they are right now, what their goals are, and then going forward. So, you can go through these questions. Have you guys... I've sent the message out before about if you're brand new and you're getting started, you want to be letting people know that you're an Herbalife coach and that you want to be practicing these wellness profiles. So it's a great opportunity to say, hey, I'm new to this. Would you help me out and let me practice on you? So it's a really good opportunity for you guys to practice the wellness profile with no kind of pressure for them to be doing anything at the end. It's just getting you out there. And a lot of the times people are interested in what you have at the end, but just saying, hey, I'm new to this. What, can I practice on you? And then going through these questions. And then the protein needs, we have the link. Herbalife provides a link where you can go in, put their weight and their height, and it gives you their protein needs. So you don't have to calculate that. Herbalife has that covered. So I can post that link. Does anyone want that link?
Yes.
Okay. So that is provided by the company. So that's where I find their protein needs. And then you can make recommendations, and even without Herbalife. So obviously we're selling Herbalife products. We're sharing the amazing results, but providing value above and beyond just the products is invaluable. So doing this wellness profile and then telling someone, this is what your protein needs are you falling short of that? Even if they don't become a client right now, they're walking away with something that's valuable. And that's awesome, because when they're ready to get started, they're going to come back to you because you provided value. So wellness profile is awesome. And then doing this chart that I have, to track someone's progress so you're not losing track. Because I used to just keep it in text messages and Facebook Messenger, and I'm like, oh, let me see what you lost, and I'm scrolling back through the message to find their previous weight from 3 weeks ago. It was kind of like ridiculous. So this really streamlines customers, so you're able to tell them, oh my God, you lost 3 pounds this week, or you started 4 weeks ago and you're down, 10 pounds. So it allows you to build that excitement in your client, or even if they're losing inches. I know that's super huge, especially with Herbalife, and they're building a healthy, active lifestyle. It's not always reflected on the scale right away, but inches are huge for people, and being able to share those inches, saying, hey, you're losing fat. Who cares about the scale? You're losing fat, and it's reshaping your body. So providing that excitement for clients, you being the professional coach, and allowing yourself to bring some kind of result to the table every time you're talking to them. So how do I organize it? This is my system. I recommend it just because I think it's super simple and allows you not to, lose any clients, but whatever works for you is awesome. So I have a binder with blank wellness profiles and then just tabs Monday through Saturday. Then I just added the weight loss challenge tab, and I have a not active tab. So we all have people, if they're not falling through the cracks, but people go in waves. Sometimes they're not active. So they go into that folder for you to contact every now and then to see how they're doing, how their family's doing, see if they're ready to get re-engaged in what you're doing. So what I have is I'm doing the wellness profile and asking them when they want to be weighing and measuring every week, asking what best day for them is, because you want them being consistent. If Mondays are convenient for you but not for them, you're not going to have as much success with that. So you want them to tell you the day that they want, and then I put their wellness profile in that tab. So if someone wants a Wednesday, they go in the Wednesday tab. So come Wednesday, I open that. First thing in the morning, we're texting people, all the people in the Wednesday tab. If they don't respond right away, by the end of the day, I'm texting them again, just checking in, how their days went, stuff like that. So it allows you to go through each person without losing any. Make sense? So you're not forgetting anyone throughout the day. You're like, oh, where did I write down that person's name, whatever. It's everyone's in there. They're good to go. Then Thursday comes and you're not getting bombarded with a bunch of people. It's just the people for that day. If you're, Lindsay, you work Thursday, Friday. So those may not be the best days for you to follow up, obviously. So you can say, what days from Saturday to Wednesday would you like to follow up or whatever? So obviously, we're making our own schedule, so you want it to work for you, but also enough opportunity for them to fit into that as well. So you can figure it out from there with whatever works for you. Have you guys opened your, what is it called, IBP now or whatever it's called? It's the packet that came when you first became a coach, those books. Perfect. So follow up. For you guys, I feel like a lot of you are rock stars on the team, and you're doing follow-up. You kind of know the questions that we're going to be asking. But this, you bring on a new coach, they're nervous about what they should be asking their clients, and this lays it out for them. So this sheet, I just sent it in or put it in our group so you guys can see it. But day one, how they make their shakes, ask about their energy. It tells you exactly questions that you can be asking, and your distributors can be asking their clients to give them kind of some system to be going through without them getting nervous about what they should be asking. Obviously, family and rapport is super critical in building that relationship, but these are great questions in terms of their results.
I have examples of the questions because, I've been doing this for a while and have a bunch of clients, and I feel like I'm pretty good with the follow-up, but I do sometimes struggle with like new questions to ask. So that list actually gave me some new ideas. So that was helpful.
Perfect.
Even just the basic one of like energy, like, I'll say like non-scale victories, but just checking in about their energy is huge. So
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Does anyone have questions? I know I talk fast. I'm like, just drank tea and prepare right before that. So, does anyone have questions or input? What do you guys do for follow-up right now that's been helpful for you?
I don't know if my sound is on. Is it on?
Yeah, we can hear you.
That's a bad angle. Hang on.
Oh, now I can't hear you. Oh.
So I have one client in particular that hello?
Hello. We can hear you.
Okay. I have one client in particular that like wants to follow up, but and I do check in to see like how her weight losses are going and her energy levels and things like that. I think I have a question with the follow-up from people that they don't really want that. They're just kind of trying it out, doing their own thing with it. They don't really want they don't want too many questions other than like, how are you liking the products, and any comments, things like that, but they don't want to do like the weights and I don't know.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't know how to follow up with them really.
Well, I consider there, three different type of clients. I had done a video about this before you became a coach, I believe, but
okay.
There are three types of clients. You're going to have a client who comes on board super excited, like you, Laura. You came on board, you're ready to lose weight, you're willing to weigh in. And those people, you want this system. You want to be tracking, you want to be their coach, you want to be the leader for them because that's why they came to you. Then there's a client who's kind of just doing a couple things. Like, I have a client who does, she bought 3 teas, and she does it every couple of months. She's not looking. So I consider that like a supplement client where they're just doing a couple things. They're happy generally. And then the third type of client is someone who wants to lose weight, but they're not really there yet. Like they're kind of wishy-washy in their approach. They're need some more personal development. So with those clients, which it seems like this person is more on that, between the second and third person, where they're kind of just supplementing, they're kind of happy, they kind of want to lose weight. Like you want to be just more of a friend. You want to be a personal development, like you can share personal development things and just be happy and excited. And when they respond, reward them with being more excited. But in turn, like you can't force people to do something that they don't want to do. So you want to just support them where they are. And, and be there, because you don't want to turn them off, push them too far and it turns them off. So you just want to be as supportive as they need you to be. And if they become a number one client, that's awesome. But that, you can't force that. They have to make that decision with you being supportive and following up. Sarah Lynn, do you have anything that you wanted to add to that?
I was thinking that when I get new clients, now what I'm doing is saying I take coaching seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I follow up with people once a week. I'm here for tips, tricks, ideas, questions, whatever. Is that something that you're okay with? How do you want to be coached? Do you want to do this on your own? Are you okay with me checking in with you weekly and going over your progress and whatnot? And some people will be like, I'll message you. Most people are like, yeah, no, that sounds good. They're excited that I'm taking it seriously. I remind them that part of what they're paying for with the product is my coaching. So that comes along with their products, and I want to be there to make sure that they have a good experience with Herbalife. So putting that out there with all my new clients that come in, it lets them know I'm going to be following up with you. I kind of expect an answer, unless if you tell me now that you're not going to answer me. But just putting that out there and letting them know has been a positive change for me recently compared to when I first started with the coaching. So, you can just let people know that you're going to follow up with them weekly because you take it seriously and you want them to get results. Like I always say, your goal is my goal. So I'm going to be here to make sure you reach your goal. And if they say they don't want your help, then okay, that's what it is. But
I think Lori Baker, she talks about setting people up and asking the question. I think you said on a previous call, it's, are you going to be coachable? Are you going to be committed? Are you going to be consistent? Because you're setting them up for success, knowing where they are. And then that's why I kind of added that little check mark. Like, do you want me to, would you like me to contact you if you're fading away? Because, there's lives happen. And it's just life.
Right.
And, do you want me to be there to support you and to reach out to you and remind you of your goals when you're having life happen? And I'll know when that's happening because you'll slowly stop responding. And I think a lot of people who are serious will be like, yes, please, I need that. Like if I'm slipping away, just try to rein me back in. Yeah. So knowing that to start is awesome. Anyone else have questions or follow-up stuff?
I'm the most pathetic person here. I'm the only one laying in my bed.
No, I'm laying in my bed too.
I have a desktop, so I can't.
That's the beauty of these calls. Work from home, i.e. work from wherever the heck you feel like it.
And I have two screens because one has the volume and one has the video. So I feel like
we're getting all angles.
I so badly wanted to do it from my porch and my new seating, but it's getting cold quickly. Can I be out here in a blanket? But it's so nice out there.
You're out there in the pitch black.
My parents, we were on Squam Lake until 10 last night. It was so cold.
Was it? Yeah, it was cold this morning.
Yeah. July weather?
I know.
Well, you ladies are amazing. It is July 5th, the start of the new month. We have extravaganza this month. I'm super excited. What's the countdown? Was it 8, 9 days? I can't remember.
I don't even know.
And it's going to be epic. So I'm super excited about that. And I just wanted to thank you all because the organization did hit its second cut of Global Expansion Team. Woo! So that's super exciting. One more cut. And I'm super grateful and thankful for you all and working so hard. And I want to continue to help you guys and support you with your own goals and dreams as we build businesses. And most of us raise babies, raise businesses and babies. So love you all. If you guys have any questions, what's Sarah Lynn? What are you doing?
My 13-year-old just goes, I'm one of those babies.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, right. It's funny.
Jill with, 3 kids under 3? 4?
This is 4.
Oh, my goodness.
3
Props
little boys, right? 3 boys.
Crazy.
Wow.
Fun, though.
Yes. So I'm going to be doing this month I've ordered a bunch of promo items. So I'm going to be launching some exciting promos in our distributor group for everyone this month. And I'm excited to share what they are. But so I'll be doing that. And anyone who's wanting to lock arms and do a special promo exciting thing, I'm not going to share what it is, but if you're interested in learning about it and reaching for your next goal, hitting the next goal in July, let me know, because I'm going to be doing it with First Line people, which, Felicia, you're like First Line. So First Line people, and we'll go to the top in July and crush summer into fall when everyone's falling back into weight loss or whatever our next challenge will be. So have an awesome night, ladies.
You
And
as
I will-
well.
Thank you. Feel better, Lynn. I will talk to you later.
Bye.